So Mel Gibson's back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome one, welcome all. I'm your host, Brady Tickle, and today we're going to be talking about Hacksaw Ridge, Mel Gibson's first film as director since 2006's Apocalypto, and man, is this a comeback. Sure, Mel Gibson has gone on some angry, drunken rants before, but I'm pretty sure Alec Baldwin has said equally terrible things while completely sober. Regardless of your thoughts on Mel Gibson's character, no one can deny his power as a filmmaker. Through hits like Braveheart and Passion of the Christ, he's cemented himself in popular culture. Alright, this guy is good at making films that convey heavy, emotional themes that lots of people line up to see. He's good at the box office. In terms of successfully conveying heavily emotional themes, Hacksaw Ridge is no different. However, unlike with Passion of the Christ, you don't really have to be a Christian to get behind its message of standing up for what you believe in, even when everyone might be telling you you're wrong. Sure, it may help you to identify with the protagonist, Desmond Doss, who was a Seventh-day Adventist, but it's not necessary to enjoy the film and enjoy its message. Speaking of Desmond Doss, he was a real guy, and this is his real story. Desmond Doss was a conscientious objector, meaning he would not touch a gun, but he joined the military in order to be a medic in World War II. Naturally, he was met with some opposition by his commanding officers when he told them he couldn't hold a gun in the middle of combat in World War II. One of the biggest wars ever. I don't know if you know about it. However, he maintained his convictions and refused to kill another human being, instead acting as a medic, and in the Battle of Okinawa at Hacksaw Ridge in 1945, Desmond Doss stayed behind while his other fellow soldiers retreated in the midst of gunfire, and he single-handedly saved 75 wounded soldiers by himself, some of which were even Japanese. This is an amazing real-life story with an equally amazing real-life hero who deserves to have his story heard, and I don't think anyone could have told it better than Mel Gibson, alright? Whether it's the traditional feel he gives the film, the well-choreographed battle scenes that are horrific, and rightfully so because they show a stark contrast between Doss's innocence and the horrors of war, or the great romance that's thrown in there between Doss and his wife Dorothy Shute, and it feels in no way cheesy, and just the cinematography in general. It's a really good-looking film. Of course, as Mel Gibson has stated in interviews, he didn't make this thing alone, and it's great also because of the amazing performances in here. Andrew Garfield is Oscar-worthy as Desmond Doss. He really makes you believe that he is a good old boy from the South, which is crazy because he's actually British. And then you also have Teresa Palmer as Dorothy Shute, who has excellent chemistry with Garfield, and they carry the first half of the movie. Hugo Weaving is also great as Desmond's drunkard father. Vince Vaughn is very, very good as Sergeant Howell, proving he's got some serious acting chops to him, and having his own Full Metal Jacket-esque boot camp scene, which is just, I love it. Sam Worthington is also solid as Doss's initially resistant captain. Overall, Hacksaw Ridge is not only an emotionally affecting depiction of a true life story, but also a powerful comeback for director Mel Gibson. It's good to have you back, Mel. This thing deserves Oscars thrown at it harder than William Wallace throws rocks, so I give it 5 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching.